Running your own business is a great way of managing your working hours around family commitments. You can be your own boss and do something you feel passionate about. So, what is a franchise? A franchise is often described as a business in a box. It's a business which has been successful, where its owner decides to sell the concept to other entrepreneurs. Choosing to run a business as part of a franchise means you will benefit from the name and identity of an existing brand, but you will be the boss. There are a vast range of opportunities on offer, many of which work well as part-time or home-based businesses. To establish a franchise, you pay a fee to the owner of the franchise in exchange for use of the brand, its business model, and usually some training and support. So, you might be wondering what kinds of franchises are available. You can find franchises in a wide variety of sectors, and there are many franchises which you can run from home. They range from professional services such as travel agencies and virtual personal assistants, to cleaning businesses, music groups for children, business services, and many more. So how can you find out about franchise opportunities? There are lots of franchise websites, exhibitions, and magazines out there that you can use to get ideas and find franchises for sale. You can also find a franchise section on Workingmums.co.uk. In terms of choosing a franchise business that's right for you, you should have a think about the skills you have developed over the years. What are you passionate about? What interests you? How much time can you commit to your business? Do you want to work on it full-time or part-time? How much training and support do you think you'll need to get you off to a strong start? These are all important considerations and will help you pick the right kind of franchise for you. Once you've narrowed down some options, ask the franchise owners if they can put you in touch with some of their other franchisees. If you can get in touch with some current franchisees, then ask them about the challenges they encountered in setting up and whether it's been as successful as they'd hoped. Would they recommend this particular franchise to others? You should also explore the local market to see how much competition you might have and assess how successful the chosen business opportunity could be in your local area. Do some research on the company selling the franchise too. For example, look at their accounts on Companies House to make sure that they're financially secure and performing well. Now let's talk about funding. Franchises require you to invest an initial amount of money, with some franchises also charging ongoing monthly fees too. Depending on the cost of the franchise, it is likely that you will need to secure some finance in advance. It's a good idea to find a bank that has experience of dealing with the franchise market. There are also sometimes small business grants available, so you should fully research all the options. Before you're ready to talk to the bank about borrowing money, you need to establish how much funding you'll need. First, you should carefully work out what your costs will be. It might not just be the initial investment in the franchise. Depending on the business you're buying, you might also need to purchase equipment or stock. There are also likely to be marketing costs associated with the launch of the business. Working capital will also be required, that is to say, what you need to live on prior to the business generating cash flow and profits. Think about how much money you can invest in the business yourself. Have you got savings? Can your family help? Consider what security you can give to back up a business loan. You will also need to prepare your business plan. This is a vital document to obtain finance from the bank. Often, your chosen franchise will help you with this. Banks can lend you up to 70% of your startup costs for an established franchise, but they'll take your business plan into account, as well as your personal circumstances and history, the amount you're hoping to borrow, and the repayments you can afford according to your cash flow forecasts. Taking the plunge. Before you sign anything, have the franchise agreement checked by a specialist solicitor. Don't overstretch yourself. Not every franchise is a success, and you need to be able to start again if the worst happens. consider the timing of your launch too. You need to make sure you have a good amount of time available to get the business off the ground, but you also need to consider your target customers and what the timing will mean for them. For example, if your business is likely to hit peak sales at Christmas, make sure you have enough time to get products ready and on the market to maximize sales. Once you've done the research and found the right business, you're ready to go. Good luck!